watchers.
Alright. Alright, get out of here. Later. Later, man. Good luck. Ethan has been summoned. Alright, so you gotta deal with me for a few minutes. We got the next round ready, hopefully. Can you guys hear all that background noise? It is getting pretty loud. A little bit. It's not super bad, right? Okay. Just making sure.
Alright, Michael. Backup ice is in here. Okay?
So I'm assuming the next round is about to start. That can't be good. Wait, are there multiple microbes in here? Hold on. Never mind. I thought it said microbe video games. That's my bad. I apologize. Yeah, I make a lot of weird faces. Not intentional. I'm gonna go and switch over to feature match camera. See if we got anybody over there. Fish or burn? It depends on what you expect. Oh, we got people. Alright, I do not know who these people are. I believe that's George Morgan on the left. Can't exactly. I'll have to do my pen paper, trying to figure out what's going on over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's George. Junk, Twin, and Jund. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Burn, especially if they're playing cards like Thoughtseize. Alright, so we got our people. If I can figure out how to operate this. So we have George Morgan on the left. We have Jesse Hill on the right. He's been playing Elves recently, so we'll see if that's what he's still playing. Yeah, if you expect a bunch of junk and Jund and you think they're going to fetch shock, Thoughtseize, it's a pretty good matchup. Yep, looks like Jesse is playing Elves, and I believe George is playing... I think George is still playing the Abs and Company deck. A very powerful deck. Yeah, there's a quarter calling, so I'm going to assume it's still the Abs and Company deck. Low. Are you not playing this round?
I got the buy again.
Again?
Okay, I got the buy in the first round. And then he forgot to put Tom in. So I had to play against Tom. Then he gave me the buy again.
So round one you play against Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, so round one you play against Tom, and round two you got by. Alright, so we have Michael Stewart in the booth here with us as we start game one. Jesse on a mulligan to 6.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I'd probably play Nightbane. Gristle.
Is Jesse playing the Elves again?
Yeah, Jesse's playing Elves. And George is playing the Abs and Company deck.
Okay.
There's no 1-drop, which is... It's a little... It means a slow hand. It's an Elvish Visionary drawing Jesse a card. It's a good way to recoup the mulligan. Land for turn. There's a Nell Sentinel. Looks like a pretty ideal opener from the Elves deck. It can obviously be better, but that's it to say with every hand you open. George is fetching at a turn, going to 19. That...
What land did he get?
Oh, that is the that's the tree folk land. It's a forest, but you can pay a life and produce black or white. I don't remember what it's called. I just know what it
It's definitely a reader.
does. Yeah, it used to be played in all the junk decks, so this is kind of new addition. There's a Windswept Heath off the top. There's a Wall of Roots. George fetching going at 18. Getting a Guru Forest.
Somebody else who likes expensive land.
Yeah, that's a Murmuring Bosk. Okay. That is what that land is. Not very good with card names, I apologize.
Yeah, that was in from the Vault lands too.
Yep, when it comes to play, you may reveal a Tree Folk card from your hand. If you don't, it comes in play tapped. You can tap it to add a black or white to your mana pool. And deals the land deals 1 damage to you. It's a forest, so you can still add green. So that looked painful. Took a bunch of damage from the attack. Surprised he didn't block though.
Yeah, he blocked the Niddle Sentinel, I think. And then took 4 from the
There's
Visionary
an
and the Lantern.
there's a Elvish Archdruid in play, so you get all of his creatures get +1/+1.
There's a Spellskite.
There's a Spellskite. It's gonna be a blocker, but
I don't think it's going to hit anything for Jesse.
Jesse dealing the beats here. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. So Jesse drew for turn, gonna think out what's going on. He does need to, preferably wants to play a green spell before combat, so his Nettle Sentinel will untap. There's an Elvish Visionary. It's a very good draw. Replaces itself and untaps the Nettle Sentinel. It's also a 2/2. Looks like Jesse has a Court of Calling and I believe a Spellskite in hand. I can't
Is that Heritage Druid?
see the third card. So there is an attack. So he's going to take 2 and go down to 12. I'm Elvish Warden? I'm not sure what that... I think that's whenever a creature or elf comes in play under your control, you gain a life.
Oh, the Warden? I think that's whenever a creature comes into play, you gain a life.
George fetching, going down to 11. I think George kept a pretty land light hand. Based on
He's got access to 4 mana now. You don't forget the Wall of Roots.
Essence Warden. Yep. Whenever another creature comes in play, you gain a life. So if George, this is interesting, if George tries to go infinite, quote unquote, and use his Viscera Seer, Malira, Anafenza, and or Kitchen Finks or Murderous Redcap combo, Jesse will get to gain a life each time the Kitchen Finks or Murderous Redcap comes back. So he will go infinite as well. There's a Court of Calling end of turn for...
He's going to respond with the Collected Company.
Getting Kitchen Finks and Offenza. So he's pretty close to the combo. Culture Company is a pretty good Magic card.
Yeah, but Recap does 2 damage, correct?
It deals damage equal to its power. So it'll deal 2. So he's able to kill the Warden and continue to sack everything.
He can still beat the Infinite on Jesse's Infinite.
Yeah. If it's Kitchen Finks, they both gain infinite life, which is fine with George.
Now, if Jesse pops out another Essence Warden, though.
A Court of Calling for 1 here. Nope. He revealed it. We might see this situation come up with the Viscera Seer. Yes, there's a Kitchen Finks and an Anafenza in play on the left for George. There are no bolster triggers, though. So I'm not sure where those are going. George does gain life up to 13. He remembered the trigger.
There's the bolster trigger.
There's the bolster trigger on the Anafenza. If if George forgets the trigger, he doesn't get the life. So that is a mere entity. So that is, he'll be able to dump mana into it and make his guys gigantic. So you can pay X, and all of your creatures become XX's, where X is equal to the mana you pay into it. So George should probably just Court for 1 here, get a Viscera Seer while Jesse's pseudo tapped out. He's doing it on the upkeep. This isn't something you want to upkeep because of Court of Calling. Because he could... those lands should be untapped. Alright, so we're going to see the Viscera Seer. So they're both at infinite life. Basically. It depends on...
They turned the life counter over.
Alright, the life counter is over, so they're both at infinite.
Yeah, we have no idea what number they actually chose.
It's a big one. $9,173. There's a spell skite. Alright, so this is a lock. So George gets to scry through his entire deck if he remembers that he can do that. So I'm not sure what they're discussing here. George wins this game if he plays it properly. Because what he can do is he's able to just scry his entire deck, get to some sort of removal spell, kill the spell skite, and then the following turn scry to a black source, play the black source, and then the following turn after that, scry into a murderous red cap, and kill the Essence Ward, and then kill Jesse. So George can win this game, he just has to find the line. Alright, so there's the mirror entity. It's going to be very big. I'm going to make everything
1, 2,
gigantic.
3, 4, 5.
But they're both at infinite life, so this doesn't matter. Like, I'm not sure why he shouldn't really be doing all of this, because I don't think he can be killed, but it's possible. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take however much damage that is. Now, if George draws... Oh, he didn't scry his deck, it looked like.
No, he didn't.
Right, but because of Viscera here, he can sacrifice his Kitchen Finks, and then it comes back, and the bolster trigger from Anafenza gives Kitchen Finks a +1/+1 counter. Reverting. Yes, but if George names 2 billion, Jesse's still at 1 billion. That's